Hello everybody, this is Crazy Mike with Crazy Mike's Discount Videos. Welcome back to Dead Space 2. Yes sir. Sorry. I am Dick, the puppet. That's right. And your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. Hey, we're getting right back into Dead Space 2. This should be the final video, final chapter. Gonna destroy the marker. No more dry erase for you. Ha 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 ha. What? It's funny. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. But that's not what it is. And this is a very serious game, so you should take it seriously. What? No. Take nothing seriously. Life is a joke. Have fun. And enjoy the video. We'll see you later. Bye. Well, I guess he'll be back later. For now, let's get back to dying. You know, we haven't died a whole lot, but we have done a fair amount of murdering, so let's get back to that. Ooh, 16 saw blades, huh? That's a lot of ammo. I forgot how big they made that thing.
What are they doing?
They're all coming to the marker. Convergence is at hand.
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were necessary. That
Your mind was the purest.
I spent years sifting through your demented brain. This is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Well, how was it supposed to happen, Timon?
We had it under control. God, this is not our fault. We were so close to understanding it. It's all those bodies you let in here. It's triggering a convergence event. But we never expected
This many bodies.
What the hell is it doing?
What it was made to do. Isaac, you have to make us whole.
It's destroying the station by the power of dubstep. Which fucking sucks, by the way. Like, I'm a music fan, like, right? I don't have... Like, I do have a pretty strong leaning towards heavy metal. And, like, darker metals, like death metal, stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Oh, I almost forgot about this room. Yeah, it's just picking up those necromorphs and throwing them into the sky. I mean, it's really neat, but... Yeah, I forgot how big they made the yellow marker. Oh, man.
Just like Straw said. I remember this. The machine activates the parts of our brain where the marker codes are stored. Now, how does that threaten the marker? What were they afraid of?
About to find out.
Us working together.
Step 4.
Yes. Are you ready?
It's gonna hurt, isn't it?
Yes. Step aside.
Step 1. Crawl inside. tube. The screws so tight. Aluminum. Cross my heart, about to die.
Stick a needle in your arm. Yeah, I don't think I could translate all that even if I wanted to. It's going too fast.
Nicole! Where are you?
Follow the light, Isaac. I'll be waiting for you at the marker.
What do I do?
For better or worse. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. This bastard regenerates faster than the last one. Yeah, like I said, I actually like Tideman. Bum bum. He's a menace. Like a menace. I'm being a little quiet, aren't I? Anyway, here we go. We do not need Necro Isaac. Doodly doo. Doop doop doo doo. Doop doodly doo 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 doo. Oh. Ow. Fuck. That was some bull. Not even gonna lie, that was some bull. I didn't like that. None of that. Oh, excuse me. It's not that they are doing damage. It's that they are knocking me into the flames. The Okay, that one was me. I'm not doing very well here, am I? Oh, this is making me look really good. Really, really good. You know, I always wondered what exactly it is that it's injecting. Whoop. Oop.
Fighting it, Isaac. You can't fight it. You have to let it go.
I'll never see you again.
Isaac, stop it. There's no other way. You have to do this.
She's right. No door. Hey, look. A note in the node door. That really wasn't worth it. Not really worth it at all. More node. Okay, here we go. This is obviously a prep room. You know, just every last thing we can get before the big push, right? That should do it. There we go. Fully upgraded Ripper, man. How do you like that? Might as well. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
This is it, Isaac. Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
I am going to save here. I'm not calling the video here because like this is obviously the end of everything. So we are gonna go ahead and do that. Obviously. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, read the text log. To anyone who may find this transmission, there are people, even some of my own staff, who say I'm a monster for what I brought to the station. They say the marker is manipulative, that it influenced my decisions. They don't understand what I did. I did for this community, for our species. Titan Station was a dead husk before I breathed life back into it with government research grants. That research into unimaginable sources of energy, into manufacturing techniques and efficiencies far beyond all previous understanding, is the only hope that remains for mankind. We have relied on destructive planet cracking for far too long, and now we can no longer sustain ourselves. We need the markers to survive. If we fail in our efforts to understand them, there is no hope left for humanity. Hans Tideman, Director of Operations, Earth Government Colonial Alliance. Wait, his name is Hans? Okay, well, there's our dead waifu, I guess. But no, legitimately, his name is Hans. If I remember right, this dude is called the Hunter or something. God damn, that thing is huge.
The research in that marker is worth every life we just lost.
Wait. What?
The research in that marker is worth every life we just lost. I won't let you throw all this away.
Large health pack, dude. Gotta let her go, dude.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
What?
Yep, last boss fight in the brain.
Need to be reborn. The makers must be absorbed.
The makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
God damn it, I trusted you! Fuck you! Fuck the marker!
And why would I do that? There you go. That's right, he just blasted his own neurons to destroy the marker. What a way to go, huh? Gonna write as Isaac Clarke. Tanya Clark as Nicole Brennan. Naming coincidence? Sunita Henry as Ellie Langford. Kurt Cornelius as Nolan Strauss. Lester Purry as Hans Tideman.
You complete bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Gotta love Ellie. She's a pretty good pilot. Somebody want to get in the pilot chair and get us out of here before we die? Well, isn't this familiar? What? It's great. I love it. I'm gonna let this keep going. I am going to turn the audio off for a second. Just cause I don't want to get copy struck. Like, it doesn't really matter right now since I'm not monetized as of the time of recording this video, but I also don't really want it to matter in the future. So I'm gonna let the credits roll. Oh yeah, you can't hear this, so my dancing makes no sense. Anyway, let's talk about the game. Actually, where's Dick? Dick, where'd you go? Dick? 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 Oh, that was bright. Holy hell. Dick. Right here. So, let's talk about the game, Dick. What did you think of it? I like it. Anything else? No. Does there need to be anything else? I mean, it would help. Right. It was good. The graphics are better than the first game. That's a plus. You're very helpful, Dick. What do you want from me? More. I want more from you. Oh. Okay, this game was more action than the last one. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but you can tell they were still aiming for some elements of horror. And they missed. The creepy children swarm and the babies are pretty good, as far as horror goes, but ultimately fell flat. Because there were so many of them that came from nowhere, and it made it feel more actiony than horror-y, and that's not what you want. A lot of people say the next game is fairly similar in that respect, but I have to say, I actually like the horror of the next one a little better than this one, because, well, it works. The first game was scary in that it was, oh god, no, space zombies, and it was something relatively new, especially back in 2008. It was good. This one is good in that the graphics are better and it expanded on the story quite a bit, which is always nice. But it wasn't horror. This one was action. The first one was action horror, which is fine. Neither one was particularly scary because you can pretty much always get yourself into a corner, and when you're in a corner, you're safe. Ish. More safe than not. Because it is a defendable position. You know where things are coming from. In Dead Space 3, the first half of the game that happens in space is really good at doing that same thing. You get corners, you can stay safe. But then in the second half of the game, when you get down on the planet, lots of open spaces. And those open spaces are horrifying to fight in because you don't know where anything is coming from. Could be coming behind you, in front of you, either of the sides. They could also come, and frequently do, from below. And it works. It is much more horrifying. Horror games where you can't fight back work really well with the claustrophobic horror kind of thing. But games where you can fight back, corners are a safe space. Because, again, when you're in a corner, you know where things are going to come from. When you don't know where things are coming from, things get much worse. It's true. That is actually very true. Uh, I noticed the same thing. There were plenty of points in the first game. I was huddling in a corner, narrowed my field of view to, just a little range there, and I could just cut my way through any enemies that came up. Same with this game. I tried not to as much because it's not as entertaining from a watching standpoint, but it's effective. And especially when, you're in those areas with the, what are they called? Stalkers. Yeah, the stalkers. Um, when you're in the areas with them, they're hiding. They're hiding everywhere they possibly can, and so you don't know where they're going to come from. You get a little bit more of that feeling like the open spaces in Dead Space 3. Where in here you could still get yourself in a corner. They're not going to come from behind you. They're not going to come from below you. They're not going to do any of that. They're coming from ahead or around a corner. You know the directions are going to be. Exactly. And so even then, like, they're a terrifying enemy. They really are. When they're done appropriately, which unfortunately they just weren't. It's not that they were done poorly. They were still done very effectively, but the corners just made it a little too easy, honestly. Because I mean, you guys saw, I went through most of the game using 2 guns, which aren't even technically guns. One's
Fleshy plasma cutter for surgery, and the other is a circular saw that is suspended by anti-gravity, which is cool. I love that.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool gun.
Saw.
But yeah, no, it really did. It made it pretty, really very easy. And I don't know, it didn't feel as intense as it probably should have, given the context of what it was. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like I said, if absolutely nothing else, I think this game works phenomenally as an action game. It just doesn't have the horror for me, because if I can get myself into a good corner, I know I'll survive. It's really hard to kill me when I'm in a corner, because I have the saw that just...
and nothing can get in.
Exactly. So, I still really love this game. I really do. It's a phenomenal game. I just... more action than horror, which is a little disappointing for what it is, but not bad. Still really like it.
And the music's back. Not that they can hear it. It looks like it's still muted.
It is. Like I said, I don't want more copy strikes. I got one already from Portal 2, one of the two. And, yeah, they didn't like me using their music.
Right.
Which is fine. I mean, it's their music. I'm gonna let the one video stay copyright struck, just so that I don't know, I guess have something on the channel that's making money for somebody. I want to keep it to like a minimum, and I'm hoping that I can monetize the channel eventually. And I think it's just like right now, you know, as I have, you know, very few subscribers, like 19 last time I checked, earlier today. Kind of getting good practices for it, you know?
Yeah. Good idea.
These credits have been going on for quite a while, haven't they?
Yes, they have. They're game credits. They do that.
Not wrong. I wonder how much longer they've got.
Don't know.
Why are we watching these anyway?
Credit scene.
Are you sure there is one?
No. But I want to find out.
That's fair. Well, I don't have a way to, like, speed this up, because like I said, I don't really have a video editor at the moment. I guess we could talk about that until these are done.
Not a bad idea.
So, I've been playing on Windows. Steam on Windows. Which isn't terrible. It's not great. But I've noticed that a lot of the video editors for Windows are... they either cost a fair amount of money that I don't have, or they require a lot of experience and skill, which I don't have. Like, I've watched the tutorials, I've gone through doing what I can to learn it, to do all of that, but it's still...
complicated?
Among other things. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it, because, like I said, they either cost a lot of money, or they take just so much skill that I can't personally do it. And even with the, like, the tutorials and everything and all of that, it's not something that I quite have the experience and the skill to do consistently and still make it look good. Which, I guess I could do it and look bad, but there are other options. And I only had Windows, really, for World of Warcraft. because like I said a while ago, I was bitching about it. I was playing that for a long time, but I actually recently quit a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think actually just a couple days after I started recording Dead Space 2. And there are a lot of reasons I quit, which we can get into in a moment. But now that I don't have WoW anymore, and I don't need Windows, I'm still going to keep a Windows partition because Windows is useful for other things as well that it's not a bad idea to have. But we were thinking about maybe switching over to a Linux system, which I like Linux. Linux is nice. Works just fine for gaming through Steam. A lot of the games on Steam are ported for Linux, or they use a system like Wine, where it emulates a Windows thing so you can game okay. But yeah, I was thinking about going over there because they have
A lot of free editing software that looks like it's more capable of doing what we need it to and still being new user friendly.
exactly. The one I have right now isn't bad by any means. It's not. It's actually a fairly good software. It's called Kden Live. It doesn't have a lot of built-in tools, and you have to have a lot of detailed knowledge about editing softwares to make it to work properly, which is fine. I just don't have the knowledge and skill. It's not new user friendly. So we were thinking about heading over to Linux, picking one up like what's it called?
Cinelera.
Yeah, Cinelera. That is a bit more user friendly, from what we've seen, or new user friendly. Like I said, Kden Live is good. It's not particularly new user friendly, and where I don't have the experience to make it do everything that I need it to do, and it does break for me a lot. I don't know exactly what the issue is. It could be old software. It could be I don't have enough RAM. It could be I don't have enough CPU or anything for it. But I can get like 10-15 minutes into editing a video, and it breaks. And when I say breaks,
It breaks.
yeah. So when it breaks, what happens is I'll get 10-15 minutes into editing a video.
The video will stop. So we can't see, like any of the stuff we need to see to make sure that everything is edited smoothly. And the video just stops. And then the audio starts going like 1,000 miles an hour, which is no good.
Yeah, and we don't know exactly what's causing it. Like, it very could easily be a CPU issue. Like, I have it set up for gaming and recording. Editing takes a lot more memory, a lot more CPU, and all of that, and I'm aware of that. Where I don't know if it is my hardware is I had my task manager open the last time I was doing it, and I noticed that my CPU usage, RAM usage were all below 50%, and so I didn't think that I should be having those issues.
Which you shouldn't have.
Yeah, well, yeah, because if RAM and CPU usage are below 50% and it's doing that, it doesn't seem like a hardware issue. There's no logical reason I could see that it being, but maybe I'm just stupid.
We are. We are very stupid.
No argument there. But looks like we might be hitting a credit scene. I'm gonna turn the audio on back here because there is actually a credit scene that I don't think I've ever actually seen before.
Team EG9 to control, we have completed the flyby. There's nothing left. I repeat, Titan Station has been completely destroyed.
And the marker?
Negative. Nothing survived this, sir. Marker Site 12 is a total loss.
Pity. Recall all flights and return to base. The other sites will have to pick up the pieces.
There's more?
Well, I mean, obviously there's a whole other game, but
How stupid are these guys? What?
you've seen how stupid these guys are.
Yeah, and? How stupid can they be?
Very stupid. I mean, 12 marker sites when they know what happened on Aegis 7 and now on Titan Station. It's just dumb. I'm guessing it's all unitologist bullshit, but I don't know.
Neither do I.
Let's just overwrite that one. Because I probably will play, you know, more on my own.
Prototype suits. Experimental technology.
Now, what is that about? Never actually... I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Me either. Oh. Hardcore. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, but you get a finger gun.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot it actually, like, puts the red marker there when you beat the game. That's, it's not gonna let me, it's not gonna let me do that. But, hey. That was Dead Space 2. The whole thing. That was the last episode. I might do it again at some point in the future. Who knows? I guess it depends on, you know, demand. But hey. I guess that is what it is. But, hey. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
If you did, leave a like. Leave a comment.
Please subscribe.
And
Ring the bell.
And we will see you guys next video. Bye.